This is not about felonies. It's about race. It's about black people. It's not their neighborhood, because they from China, Hong Kong.
New Yorkers have the right to feel safe in their homes, and our laws should protect residents from known risk in a fair and transparent manner. Asian New Yorkers have the highest home ownership, 42% in New York City, 50% in Queens, 77% in Staten Island. If passed, this will affect Asians disproportionately in New York City. Not only have homeowners and small landlords have been distressed and harmed by pro-tenant policies made worse in the past 3 years, they are now put in danger of living upstairs from possible dangerous criminals. Our electeds continue to prioritize the lives of convicted criminals over the safety of hardworking New Yorkers. This is a deceptive bill.
This is not about felonies. It's about race. It's about black people. You see them Asian people that I just was talking? I live in Rico Park now. That is the racistest neighborhood I've ever been in. And there's nothing but Asians in there. If you go in a store, they will follow you around like you're getting ready to steal something. So that garbage that they was talking up here, because that's all it was garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want black people to live in black people's neighborhood. Because it's not their neighborhood, because they from China, Hong Kong. We from New York. This bill has got to be passed. It got to be passed so that other people can live better.
I'm just kind of astounded, quite frankly, at how certain the opposition is to know the outcomes of those who want housing in the future. I don't have that ability. I'm amazed that people say, oh, you right? You feel me on that? So I'm concerned about that.
On the surface, this bill would seem like a laudable attempt to address housing and discriminatory practices. However, as currently written, this bill would do neither. Instead, it could destabilize the housing market and harm the most vulnerable. Man-the-box studies have shown that black men's chances of being hired has decreased by 5.1% and Hispanic men by 2.9%. On the flip side, when more information are available, such as credit and drug tests, the employment prospects improve. I fear that this legislation, should it become law, will increase the discrimination of Black and Hispanic men because of the pretense that they might be involved in the criminal justice system.
Housing in New York City is so complicated. I have so many friends who have tenants who are harassing them that don't have criminal records, and they have trouble getting rid of those tenants because, unfortunately, our laws do favor tenants most of the time. From your perspective, you want to sort of limit, what are you saying?
No, you're misunderstanding me. The first thing I think about is the only power that I have left on behalf of the people in my building, it's a criminal background check. So I want a criminal background check for the next person.
I know, and all I'm saying to you is I hear that, and I think there are other things that the city can do to support what you're saying that does not necessarily have to do with criminal background checks.
But that's not what happens on the ground.
I hear you.
I'm sorry.
I hear you.
It's like a restaurant. You guys are front of the house. The back of the house is a whole nother thing.
So that's what I'm saying. I hear you. And so while we try to reconcile this bill, all I'm saying is there are other measures that are currently not in place that would also get to what you're saying that have nothing to do with this bill.
We need you as representatives to really take the time and go through these concerns and address them in this law, and not just be bleeding hearts for people that, yes, some of them do deserve second chances, but there are ones that really are violent, are evil, and are repeating offenses that will cause harm to law-abiding citizens.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I respectfully disagree with some of the things you said, but I just want to reiterate, this is the purpose of a hearing. So you are able, I've given you extra time to talk about your opinion. I just wanted to kind of empower you that this is why we hold hearings, is to hear from people, all sides.